Howard being one of the hottest teams out there. They won
for the Allen University is going to be Nakia Johnson at the forward, Cameron Simley, Anthony Baker Jr., Chase Cook, and Reggie Reynolds as we getting ready to tip off here at Forbes Arena. So whether you're on your computer, your laptop, your tablet, your smartphone, I want to thank you for joining us this afternoon, for joining us this evening. We got the band in the building, as you can hear. It's senior night.
It's rough in the background.
So we just gonna let it ride out because the band is cranking up. And when they calm down, we're gonna talk about the other seniors that we didn't get a chance to mention. That'll be the seniors on the cheerleading squad. That's Ayana McDowell and Nevaeh Brumfield. So we want to show love to all the seniors here representing on this court in this arena.
Yeah, you definitely want to show love to all the seniors, man. 4 hard years in college, man, is definitely worthy of some recognition.
Oh, yeah, I can tell you right now, this Morehouse team has come out with a lot of energy. These seniors are ready to put on a show. And you can see it in the action, the energy, as they're getting every loose ball on this first possession here. What seems like every loose ball on this first possession.
And that's the thing. You always want to win in front of senior night. You have all your fans, your parents out here, the band rocking. This is you want to go out on a high note if you're these seniors.
Hey, you're right. You said friends and family. These players here got the whole village out here on the extended family in the village here on senior night. We had a lot of action in this first minute, but we won't have any scoring. As Kerry Richardson picks up his first foul, it's going to be an offensive foul. It's going to go the other way.
You know, Kerry, one of the guys, he's been having just such a great season for Morehouse. You know, the more and more you go around the SIAC, people talk about young Kerry Richardson and what he does and how he does, how smooth and effective a player that Kerry is.
Well, I can tell you one thing, just watching him this past season, he's been very consistent, averaging about 16 points a game. You know what you're going to get from him. There's some good defense by the Maroon Tigers. Here they go.
A lot of bodies flying around the place.
That was a hard foul right there. A hard, good foul.
Like to call a playoff foul. It's a little bit early for that one, ain't it?
Yeah, Reggie Reynolds, he wasn't going to let him have anything easy, but one thing I did like was Christian Lamar went up strong to the basket, not looking for the contact, expecting the contact, but not letting the contact affect his shot.
And you make such a great point right there. You know, a lot of young players, especially young players watching tonight, when you go up for a layup like that and you know the contact is coming, you can't run from the contact. You have to embrace the contact. People don't understand. Basketball is a physical sport. They don't want to admit it, but it's a physical sport. So embrace the contact, worry about the layup, and then you'll get the foul if you get it.
And in this case, he's going to shoot through from the free throw line, and he knocks them both. Oh, knocked the first down, but then knocked the second one down. As I was about to give him credit for both of them. Now, we cannot give up a dunk like that.
Rocking and hanging on the rim.
So, Sly, at our first break, we're going to set the stage for this game here. And what's at stake for these Maroon Tigers as we get ready to close out the regular season and go into tournament play. As Andrew Stewart hit him with the step back, was looking for the call, but didn't get it. As Coach Walker brings his team, this Allen University team, in at 4-21, 4-16 in the conference.
You know, the youngsters from Allen, this is actually Allen's second year, first full year in the SIAC. Last year was a provisional year. They moved up from NAIA.
Take your time, brother. We're going to get there.
Long day, man. Got a little tongue-tied in the early going.
Morehouse with some motion offense, looking for getting in the lane. That's the second offensive foul called by the referees here. And let's take a look at our referees that we have for this game. We have Owen Ferris, Keith Bennett, and Corey Taylor are referees for this evening's contest.
Good officiating staff we have out there.
And it looks like they're going to call it pretty tight.
Oh yeah, guys are veterans around the SIAC. They've been here for a while. They seem to know what they're doing.
And Stewart's looking for his shot. This Kerry Richardson with the three, just short. I tell you, this Allen team was looking to push. Nice Euro step in the lane, got it to drop. Was Anthony Baker Jr.
And this is one thing about this Allen team. They come in and the record, let's be quite frank, the record isn't very good. But you can't be fooled by that record. You know, they're a strong team. They get out there, they're exciting, they're fast-paced, they love to run. They just hadn't had some things work out for them.
Ooh, Dola's cut, no way, Jose. Okay. There it is. The Stewart brothers putting on the show like it's Sunday night in Utah. Fresh off that block by Dola. Oh, nice handle.
I'll tell you, the Stewart brothers getting out there, having the family come down from Chicago to check them out, man.
Whoa. Yeah, I'll tell you, when I say that they had the extended family, they had the village out here to support those brothers, man, and it was good to see, you know, family come out to support you. As Elijah Stewart in the lane gets the ball to Dola. With Kerry Richardson going to work, he's going to shoot two from there right there. He got him baseline and went up strong. Good move.
Kerry, a senior himself on senior night.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, just saying, you love to see a guy like, I spoke a little bit earlier on how highly respected Kerry Richardson is around the SIAC. A lot of these coaches talk about him, and you know, we have the little pre-game phone calls with some of these coaches and the pre-game discussions, and it's always a discussion with Kerry. You got to lock him out. You got to figure out a way how to shut him down to stop this Morehouse team from going.
Well, he's knocked down 2 free throws, and his team is up 8-4 with 16 to go in the first half. Allen got the ball inside. It was a good pass right there. Reggie Reynolds was looking to go to work on the block. Looks like it's going to be Allen University ball. We're going to take a quick break.
We'll stay here. Let's give them some of the keys to the game. Working on those keys.
Hey, you the producer, you the DJ, I'm the rapper. So we'll stay here. We'll give them the keys to the game. Had an opportunity to talk to Coach Clay, and he told me that there were 4 things that he wanted to key in on this game. That is, get the basket early. And just as we get into the keys of the game, the band strikes it back up. So I think we are going to take a break, and then we'll come right back with it here at Forbes Arena on the Black College Sports Network.
People think unusual circumstances means complicated taxes. But for a TurboTax Live expert like me, it just makes things interesting. So, give us everything you've got.
What if I'm a professional gamer with a ton of expenses?
If they help drive views, let's talk deductions.
What if I'm in a state with no income tax, but my survival videos are viewed in 38 countries?
I can help. And if this is a business dinner, save those jerky receipts. An interesting life can mean an even greater refund. You do your thing. We've got your taxes. Intuit TurboTax Live. Verizon
Verizon just gave us all a brand new iPhone 13.
We've been customers for years. I thought new phones were...
All right, and welcome back to the Black College Sports Network. Morehouse College Maroon Tiger basketball. We are here at Forbes Arena. Before we left, we were giving you the keys to the game. Had a chance to talk to Harold Clay, the interim head coach, who told me he's going to remain the interim head coach for the remainder of the season. The rest of the season as we go into the tournament play. And he said four things he wants to focus on. That's to get to the basket early. You see this team has come out with a lot of energy, knock down their free throws, limit the turnovers, and be quick about those defensive rotations. So we're seeing all of those things play out for them right now as they are up 8 to 5 in the first half. Make that 11 to 5 as Elijah Stewart hits him with a step back jumper for 3.
I tell you, man, when you get things going on all cylinders early, that's what you like. That's what you want to see out of your team. Getting things going early.
Now, that's Anthony Baker for 3 for Allen. And you know what? You talk about getting things going early. This team, that is Morehouse, they struggled to shoot the ball last Saturday, but that's not the case this Monday. Whoa!
Down hard on that one.
Great block by Dola, but he's on the ground. He's in pain.
That was a great defensive effort by Dola, but he took the worst of it coming back down.
Yeah, you talk about selling out on the defensive end. This is his last home game at Forbes Arena, and he is leaving everything out on the court, but that right there, that was scary. Let's hope he's okay.
That was definitely scary. You know, one of the things about being a high flyer like that, you get above the rim, the higher up, the farther it is to come down, and that's just one of the scary things about being a young man. But here's the good thing, you know, if you want to look for a positive out of something like that, you see all his extremities are moving, you know, his legs are moving, so you know the worst didn't happen. But it looks like he is on that shoulder, that arm. They're going to pull him up by the shoulder. I guess
No, he may be in concussion protocol the way he hit his head, but looks like let's hope he's okay.
So, yeah, you want to look for the positives. You want to look for the good things out of it. But he's a tough young man. Who knows? He might pull a Willis Reed a little bit and come back
on us.
You know, I doubt some of these young guys, even though I'm dating myself a little bit, saying Willis Reed. Yeah, that's a little bit before my time, but I'm still dating myself.
Well, if you're a fan of the game, you know they know who you're talking about.
You would hope. You would hope.
All right, so Cameron Simley is going to shoot 2 free throws. Looks like it wasn't as clean a block as we thought it was.
And that was one of the things, though. I did thought he had all ball on that one. You know, maybe the body hit him coming down or something like that, but I thought it was a clean block.
All right, Morehouse is moving the ball extremely well. While we were taking a break, we had a substitution with Morehouse, and Nate Lacewell, number 24, and Jomel McNair in the game for the Maroon Tigers.
But you know what I like what Morehouse is doing so far? They're getting a lot of second chances. Oh, they're giving up a lot of dunks. I was just about to brag about the offensive rebounds that Morehouse is getting, but they're going to have to convert some of those putbacks to those second chances.
He almost got caught with a traveling call over there. Yeah, you're right. And to think about it, with the way this game has been played, you would expect Morehouse. You're surprised to know that Allen's up 12-11 right now. Morehouse has been the more efficient team there. There's Nate Lacefield with the tip in.
Those offensive rebounds are just coming in handy. They're dominating the offensive boards, and that's what it's going to take if they want to walk out of here with a win tonight. They have to dominate the offensive boards and get those easy putbacks. And one thing also, they have to stop Allen from getting inside, because Allen's had about 3 or 4 dunks already, and there's another one getting on the inside. Allen is just taking advantage of Morehouse in the middle right there with those easy layups and easy dunks. Now it seems like the offensive rebound is going back to Allen now. Seems like earlier in the first half, Morehouse was getting every offensive board.
Well, they came out with a lot of energy. They came out with a lot of energy, sliding. They were scrapping. They were diving for loose balls, grabbing every rebound. And Allen just, they weathered that storm, took that first punch. And, they're still in this game. It's 14-15. So if you're Allen, you got to feel good about where your position in this game right now.
And
that's a good look right there by Andrew Stewart to pass it back to McNair.
And you talk about the early going, that early burst of energy. You're feeding off the crowd because it's senior night and you have a big crowd. The thing is, you have to figure out a way to continue using that momentum and feeding off that energy throughout the game.
Well, I think Coach Clay is listening to you because he's bringing in some fresh legs right now as Evan Williams comes in and Robin White. So he's looking to keep the energy level. He normally goes about 12, 13 deep.
And that's one of the things I always preached. I always said, if you're good enough to get a scholarship, go ahead and play. Go ahead. The coach got to let them play. If I gave you a scholarship, that means I think you should play. So come on out here. I'm going to give you playing time like everybody else.
Hey, you're going to be sitting on the edge of your seat like, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. If Lacewell puts up a 3, rims in and out. Evan Williams is moving to the right. He's open for 3. And Morehouse is going a little cold in the last few minutes.
And that's the thing. I think Morehouse is now, they should be ready for that media timeout in a little bit so they can just calm the nerves and everybody gets back on the same page. Ooh, another 3 ball from Allen. Allen's got to be shooting at a real high clip right now, a real high percentage.
And we're going to check those stats when we get a chance to. And I'm sure you're probably correct. Shooting at a high percentage, I had you up 19-15. As we go into this media timeout with 10:31 to go in the first half.
When you work in IT, complaints are part of the job.
Bill says the coffee's weak today.
But since CDW helped us switch to Mac, everyone's happier. Dan from finance likes getting performance without a big price tag. Phoebe digs the power of the Apple M1 chip. Mac is easy to manage, compatible with all our apps, and came pre-configured by CDW. Now we're even getting compliments.
That was Bill again, says he loves his new Mac. He's right about the coffee.
Hey, babe, meet us at the bottom of the trail.
Oh, man.
Hey.
Open up. The redesigned Chevy Silverado with a sophisticated high-tech interior.
Open the door.
It's easy to forget it's a truck.
Thanks.
Nice truck.
It was.
Find new style. Find new roads. Chevrolet.
It's like a loop machine. All around town, people trying to get down.
All right, welcome back to Forbes Arena. It's Rick Polk and I'm joined by Javaro Edwards. I just call him Sanchez.
Attaboy.
Former interim AD and National Alumni and current National Alumni Association president here at Morehouse College. I want to thank you for taking the time to join us courtside. We're going to jump in here, check out this action here as Morehouse is down by 4, 19-14. Robin White gets a steal, pulls up for 3. All right, so Sanchez, this is an exciting time to be at Morehouse in Morehouse Athletics. We've got a new head coach. What are your thoughts about that? And what role, if any, did you play in bringing Coach Butcher in?
Yeah, so not really a lot, other than the fact that, I helped encourage him to apply. He's a 30-year veteran at all levels, FCS, FBS, and he's actually coached in this lane with the high academic standards and getting good athletes from Rice, Lehigh, and Cornell. So, he and I were teammates here at Morehouse, and very, just encouraged him to go ahead and take the lead.
It's interesting that you say the high academic standards. I often get asked the question, how can Morehouse compete with the academic standards that we have here?
Yeah, it's no different than how Stanford does it. It's no different than how Rice does it. It's no different than how Michigan does it. It's no different than how any higher academic achieving school does it. Notre Dame does it. Rice does it, and they went to a bowl game this year and won.